So let's talk two things, alright? The first half of this match, not important, okay? That was just, I went around the edges of the map and bombed a target in my A-20. Then I looked at this guy on the way back and I was like, is he sitting still? What is going on? Why is he going so slow? And I was like, I don't know. Is he like hovering in midair? I then quickly realized one of his engines was out. And so, at this period in time where I was extraordinarily bored, I decided, you know what? I'm going to fly with this guy. I'm going to stick by his side till death do us part. And so, for like 10 minutes, slowly on our way back to the airfield, I flew next to this guy, you know? I stayed within like 0.3 kilometers of him. Basically, I stayed like this the entire time, alright? And then he noticed, he was like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you're cool, hey, what's good? Alright, let's be serious. I gotta get to the airfield now. So, something like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes later, we finally make it back to the airfield, you know? And he's in front of me. He's coming in at a bad approach angle. You know what? I'm going to stick with this guy. I'm going to let him land first because I'm nice guy Matt, alright? And I'm just sticking with him. You know, I noticed he's slowing down. I slow down. And I made sure he stayed in front of me the entire time. And so, something I haven't done with anybody ever in this game is in-sync landing. And so, that's what we do. We're basically doing something like the same maneuvers at the same period of time. Same time. And so, you know, we just out here. He's trying to survive. I'm just like, let's see what happens. This is pretty cool. I'm having fun. And with the event going on, the longer the match goes on, the better. And if you have any period of activity in the game, you're fine. You're not going to have anything to worry about. So, we both landed roughly, 2 seconds apart from each other. So now what we're going to do is sit here, repair, rearm, refuel, etc., and then eventually get up in the air. And so from this point on, I'm just following his lead. And I was like, you know what, this looks cool. I'm going to turn off HUD mode. Then I realized that there were targets strafing the ground in front of us, and I was like, oh, things are serious now. Okay, follow him. And so this Peshka and this IL-2 are going to stall up for us. They can't touch us. They ain't going to do nothing to us. I then lost him for a period of time. I was like, where'd he go? Where'd my friend go? And there he is, diving on the targets that stalled up. I then realized I've got the I-180S on me, and so I dump bombs. And I try to get a little bit of a spray on him. Yeah, I messed that one up. But buddy in the A-20 coming through, he recognized the most important target, I-180S. That guy was our biggest threat. So, I go for the Peshka, and I think I miss. Yeah, I miss all my shots there. But now the I-180S is on him, and he's not having such a good time. So I'm like, oh, I gotta help him. So as I'm turning in, homeboy over here snipes the I-180S before I do. I realize, oh, my flaps are open. I'm about to lose that. He's unfortunately fairly crit there. And he is about to go down? I say that questioning because I don't entirely know right now. Here's where he's about to go down. Yes, the IL-2 takes him out while I'm shredding this Peshka. I thought the Peshka was going to go down there. Although before he went down, he severely injured the IL-2, which greatly helps me. But I don't want to get hit by that big boy, so I'm going to wibble wobble while shooting back at him. And so at this point, he's already gotten one of the biggest threats out of this guy. The I-180S, that was the only thing that was going to have any chance of keeping up with me. I got lucky with that one. And then I sniped the Peshka's tail control. Poor guy. I feel not really bad about that. So now, Pashka's going down. I'm going after the IL-2 because he's a very slow-moving target. Might be an armored box, but these 50 cals can crack that boy. So now I'm moving in for the kill. I don't know what happened to the other IL-2 that was out there. I think at some point it crashed, or my buddy in the A-20 killed him. And see, like, we just randomly met and just did all this. And it was just, it went together so perfectly. I just followed his exact movements, and it just worked so well. You know, it was like it was an against all odds strike mission, you know? There was 5 of them alive on the enemy team. And now, after I kill this guy, which he was already dead there, but, you know, I went in for the BM. So I then cut off his tail. And then so from that point, it went from 5 to 2 or 5 to 1. I'm not entirely sure what the numbers were. But that was pretty dope. And I'm really happy about that. Because it just worked out so well. And see, I never really do good with the A-20. So this is like, you know, special to me. Special. It was a good moment for me in the A-20, so I'm really happy about that. So now I'm gonna activate an order to figure out where Big Boy is. Turns out I couldn't find him for a second there. And then eventually I spotted it. There he is. It's a Yak 2. So now I'm gonna activate an order. This is like a 5-minute time jump. I really screwed up on the editing on this, my bad. But yeah, there was like a 5-minute time jump. He went to his airfield, landed. I went to mine, landed, rearmed, got bombs. Sorry about that. And so I've activated my second order to figure out where he is. I'm going to finish off this base, and then I'm going to go attack him. Because you better know I'm going to go all in on that boy. You know, I'm feeling myself here. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having fun. Me and a random guy just like absolutely murder their team. And realistically, we shouldn't have done that, but you know what? This is Warthunder. You can do anything here, baby. Now, unfortunately, I have my bomb drop synced with my track the target button. So that's what caused that little jostle there. I don't usually play bombers, so that's why that's usually fine for me. So now I'm going to gain as much altitude as I can. Then I realize, he's just staying low. Alright, I'm going to dive on him. I don't know exactly what Homeboy was trying to do here, but I got a little hit on him there. And I knew he could turn better than me, so I was watching him. And I was like, well, this thing's got some speed. I could turn pretty good. So, I then whipped this baby around. Give me some nice shots on him. And I think I critted his left engine before he even touched me. I look back with the gunners, spray at him a little bit. But now he's exceeded, you know, easy engagement range. So I'm going to extend because, again, he turns better than me. So the last thing I want to do is turn without a good amount of room. So now at this point, I'm trying to get a lucky hit with the 50 cals from 2 kilometers away. And at this point, now he's 2 clicks away. I've got some breathing room. So I whip this bad boy around. And I take the 650 cals in the front. Instead of having them face away from him, I have them face in front of him. Now I spray for dear life. And as I slowly start to panic, I get a lucky pilot snipe. And I was really proud of that because that was a really good moment in the A-20. To the random guy, if you're watching this, you're cool as hell. Thank you for that moment. It was fun. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a good game I had, you know? Kick some ass with a random guy. You never really do that in War Thunder. You usually get horrible teammates. But it was a good game. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be seeing you guys later.